Today we're checking out this Gibson SG 61 standard electric guitar. Let's get into it. Welcome back, guys. This is Shane. This is the Gibson SG. Let's take a look. Here's the guitar up close. Now, the first thing you'll note, even though this is a mahogany body, is it's not that heavy, which I kind of like. I guess that's inherent of the thin SG body. We'll talk a bit more about that at the end of the video. But yeah, overall, a beautiful piece of wood used on the body and neck, and I think this might be one of the nicest necks I've ever seen on an SG. I think the actual grain in it just looks really, really beautiful. Same with the body. I really think that looks spectacular. It's going to be hard to get a good shot without the reflections, but I'll try my best. But yeah, there you go. Check that out. Looks fantastic. Let's talk about this neck. It's definitely one of the standout features. We get a slim taper neck that joins at the 22nd fret on the actual body, which means you get full access all the way up the guitar without any problems at all. If we take a look at the fretboard, we get rosewood fretboard, and we also get the binding across the side. I think that's a really great touch, and it's pretty much period correct for being a 61. In terms of the pickups, we get a burst bucker 61R in the neck and a burst bucker 61T in the bridge. I think these pickups sound great. They got a lot of chirp, a lot of bite, and all that kind of stuff, and not a whole lot of mud, so it gets the thumbs up from me. In terms of the layout, we get basically what you'd expect on an SG, a three-way toggle switch so you can select your pickups. We get 2 volume controls and 2 tone controls. Now in the video, you'll see me winding them backwards. Backwards is on as a lefty. If you're right-handed, it'll be normal. So yeah, just remember, anytime you see me adding more, it probably looks like I'm turning them off. Gibson, do it the right way for us poor lefties. Come on! Firstly, a massive thanks to Sky Music for letting me borrow this. I really appreciate it. If you live in Australia, I'll leave links to Sky Music below. If you live overseas, I'll also leave some Sweetwater links down there as well, so you can check this out online. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. I'm using a new profile I made of the Kemper of my Marshall DSL 40CR amplifier on the Crunch channel. It's loaded with an Eminence Texas Heat, and I had it mic'd up with a Sennheiser E906. Let's give this a shot on bridge pickup, and we'll have the volume and tone controls all the way open. Here we go. Man, I love that bridge pickup tone. It's definitely my favorite out of both of the pickups. Let's go over to both pickups. And now I'm going to turn the neck pickup down just a little bit. Let's take a listen. And now over to neck pickup. Let's give this a go. So as you can hear, there's still lots of snap on the top end. Let's try some cleaner tones now, but just by using the volume control. So this is just up from off. Here we go. Let's do the same thing on the neck pickup, so this is just up from off. Let's see what the tone control can do. We'll do this on the bridge pickup. Let's give this a shot. This is with it all the way wide open, so allowing all the top end to pass through. At about half. And all the way on. And just back from all the way up. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's Shane. So what do I think of this guitar overall? I'm sort of mixed personally about SG guitars. I know there's a huge following for these out there. I think some of the pros over something like a Les Paul is they're much, much lighter. You have much more or further fret access as well, which is really good. And these tend to sound inherently a little bit brighter on the most part. There's going to be some that won't, but this one in particular kind of reminds me of my Flying V in some ways. The pickups have a lot of chirp. The neck pickup on an SG, or at least on this one, it has a lot of low end as well, so if you don't want that much, you can either EQ your amp a little bit differently or just drop that bass side down a little as well, and that will sort of reduce the bass frequency output. But overall, yeah, it's pretty cool. One of the things I've never really been a fan of with the SGs is the neck tilt. You know, like it just really annoys me how Gibson don't make the body a little bit fatter to sort of counterbalance that. You know, other manufacturers are doing that. I think it's a really good thing. Fair enough, if you're standing up and playing and you've got a guitar strap on, it's going to be fine, right? But if you're sitting down, you know, they do sort of want to tilt towards the neck. Not a deal breaker by any means, but that's just one of those things. I think the standout feature for me, at least, is the easy fret access. And I really liked both pickups with the neck pickup down just a bit as well. You get that glassy tone with a little bit of extra warmth thanks to the neck pickup. But yeah, while these might not be for me personally, I still think they're a pretty solid guitar. Let me know what you think of SGs in the comments below. I'm more of a Flying V guy, as well as a Les Paul if I had to choose. But yeah, the SG would come third on my list of preference, but I really think, you know, in terms of its visuals and how light it is and all that kind of stuff, if you're into this type of guitar, in terms of its shape and its look and all that kind of thing, you probably get a kick out of it. A massive thanks to Sky Music for letting me borrow this. I really appreciate it. If you want to find out more about them, you live in Australia, links will be below. I'll leave some Sweetwater links down there as well. But overall, it's pretty damn cool. Thanks again for watching. Catch you soon.